Report priority. What do you mean by priority? When you run a report, you usually, it depends on how heavy that report is on the database and on the server, and how important the person who is running that report is. This report can run immediately it will give results, or can stay in a queue that will be first in queue, or will be second in queue, will be third in queue. You give it a priority. This is what we call a report priority. Why do we do that? Prosper is a multi-user system, and many people are using it. You don't want to run a report that takes all the resources of the servers at a certain high period, for example, when everybody is connected to the system. You need to schedule these reports to run in off hours, maybe during the night, maybe during lunch hour, maybe early in the morning, maybe late in after everybody has left, or maybe it depends when you want to run that report. Your way of telling the system when to run the report is, when you design the report, you give it a priority. For example, here in this list, we have priority first in queue and we have priority immediate. The immediate doesn't wait for anybody. Immediately, when you run it, it's immediate. And we usually, reports that usually print documents, that they don't do a lot of calculations, that take, when the report query takes less than 1 second to execute, these are the reports that can be run as immediate. Other reports, for example, we have reports that massage data and make a lot of heavy data analysis. These reports should run during the night, during off hours, when a query can take for 10 minutes or 20 minutes or sometimes an hour. So these reports, you schedule them to be last in queue or fifth in queue or something like that. You don't schedule them to be immediate. Except, for example, if a CEO is running a report and he wants his or her data right now, you will design a report, and you would try as much as possible not to take long time for that report, and you run it immediate even if other people are connected to the server. Prosper uses a queue or multiple queues, and you can schedule when each queue can run. This is in the settings. You can schedule when each queue can run, from what time to what time, and you give a priority to a report to tell it at what queue you want that report to run.